Alright, what is good YouTube? It's your boy GwoppyTrai with another episode of this Franklin's Millionaire Empire. And last time we was up on here, bro, you guys already see the cars that's behind me. You already see the cars that's behind your boy Franklin. So last episode, we finally took delivery of our 2018 Huracan Performante in this beautiful sky blue, this sky ultra blue. Like, honest to God, I said it last episode, I'll say it again. If I had the money to go out and get a Performante, like, this is the color that I'm gonna put on it. Like, or at least try to get it stock like out the gate like this, like from the factory, because this blue in this Huracan is fire. Then of course we got the brand new 2025 Lamborghini Revolto, and this Revolto is starting to grow on me. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, because y'all know I'm a big fan of the Aventador. The Aventador is like my dream car, but honestly this is starting to get up there, because if you look at it from an angle, it looks like an Aventador, but it has a hybrid V12 engine in it. It's naturally aspirated too, and then you got this back end that I can't unfortunately show you guys fully, but matter of fact, I'm gonna use the screenshot mod for this. So that back end of this Revolto is beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. Look at how big these exhaust tips is, bro. Look how big the exhaust tips is on this car. Like they knew what they were doing with this Lambo, the Revolto. I didn't think that I would like it at first, but bro, like, this car is beautiful. So we took delivery of that. Now, like I said, it was going to be a back-to-back episode that I was going to record for you guys. This is pretty much going to be a quickie, because this is pretty much going to be summing up my recording day, and until like maybe next week when I get these videos uploaded, or like in a couple days. So we're actually gonna go, we dropped our Hellcat off, and if you guys are wondering where the red eye is, Lamar's Hellcat is still right here, his red eye is still here, the GTR is still here. The red eye, I dropped my red eye off at the back at the shop so we can get the wrap for it. Honestly, I was thinking about taking it to Benny's, but honestly, like, he was still working on the the Nissan Z that we're about to pick up. And let me tell you, this Nissan Z, it is gonna go perfect side by side right next to my GTR. Y'all are gonna see what I'm talking about. I might move my Supra up here too, my 2JZ swap Supra Mark 5 that's at House 47, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. By the time you guys see the video and the thumbnail, you guys are already gonna have an idea what it looks like anyways. So right now we're at House 55. We dropped these two off, continuation of last episode. So we're going to hitch a ride and go to Benny's, or better yet, what we could do is we could get a ride back in the shop, because now I can finally make the Lambo, the Performante that we stole and we got in that shootout like a few episodes ago. It finally got bulletproof and all that stuff. I finally got the parts installed and it's good to go. So we can finally make that our stash car. We can buy some drugs, because I think Z also re-up too. So matter of fact, let's ask for a lift. And matter of fact, let me do a couple things. I think I forgot to turn off. Yeah, I forgot to turn this off. So matter of fact, I'm gonna turn on real-time duration for this one. So let's see here, time, and then we're going to put on real-time duration once again. I tell you, my game looks beautiful. My game looks beautiful, bruh. All right, so here comes these people right now, and he's gonna give me a lift. He's gonna give me a lift over to the shop, towards Benny's shop. Alright, bro, how's it going? Alright, so he's gonna take me over to Benny's, and let me tell you, this Nissan Z, honestly, I was being lazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was being completely lazy with the Nissan Z that you guys are about to see, because now granted, I got this car done like over a year ago. I just never recorded the episode for this car, and the issue was that I think all I just needed was to get the hood done, and also I needed to get the engine for it. I was just gonna record it like the day that I got it. After I finished it, I textured it up, did all my attention to detail, and what this is a car that I commissioned the parts for, and I actually made the car from scratch. So like, you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. I put so much detail into this car, it's insane. And I'm not gonna say what body kit that I ordered for it until we actually get there too, but I had to figure out what the engine I was gonna put in it. What, matter of fact, you can put your foot down. I'm in a hurry. You put your foot down. I'm in a hurry. If there's no cops around, you can run these red lights. I had to figure out what engine I was gonna put in it, and I already figured out what engine I was gonna put in it anyways, because I could not for the life of me find the Nissan Z engine anywhere. So it was gonna be between two options. Oh my gosh, you almost hit that guy. Oh, that bike was about to take that dude out. And it was gonna be option between two options. One was gonna be a RB26 twin turbo or single turbo, or it was gonna be a RB38 twin turbo. And I already made up my mind. I made up my mind, and I played around with some stuff, and I finally made up my mind. And it was able to fit into the car, no problem whatsoever. All I just had to do was just texture the engine and set the hood right and set the hood rotations for it in the program that I use, and it was good to go. And if you guys are in my Discord, like, link is going to be in the description down below to my GTA 5 mod Discord. And if you guys already seen the screenshots, you guys probably already know, because I think a few people already bought it from me. But now I just officially updated it. It's live officially in my server right now. And by the time you guys are seeing this, by the way, and it's ready to go and all that good stuff. Oh, here we are. We're at Benny's. Okay. Yes, sir. I'm excited for this one. I really am excited, bro. I am excited. And also, by the way, I have a surprise for you guys. Those three cars you guys are seeing off to the left, those are a surprise. So I'm not gonna spoil anything like that. First of all, I'm gonna pop a save just real quick. Alright, so he dropped me off. We're at Benny's.
Are you an idiot? Move from the road!
Shut up! Go on about your business, bro. But anyways, I'm gonna wait for him to pass, and I want this to be a good reveal. So here we are. Without further ado, here is my 2024 Veilside Nissan Z. Here it is, right here in the flesh, bruh. And matter of fact, hold up. Wait. I just gotta do this real quick. You know, map problems. Anyways, here's my 2024 brand new Nissan Z Veilside. And you guys already know, when I first saw this car, it was for the promotion for Fast and Furious 9. But, or I think it was actually Fast and Furious 10, either which way. Han, when they built this car specifically for Han's actor, I fell in love with this car. Because instant Tokyo Drift vibes with this car. Because if you guys already know, Han's character in Tokyo Drift, he first appeared in Tokyo Drift, he drove a Veilside RX-7, bright orange just like this, and they paid homage to that with this new Veilside body kit from Veilside. And DK's character, which is Takashi, I forgot his last name, but the dude that quote-unquote killed Han in Tokyo Drift, or was chasing after him, Sean and Neela in Tokyo Drift, he drove a Veilside 350Z. So it comes full circle. But look at the detail on this. Now let's just admire the details. First of all, I got the rims. Everything top down to bottom with this car I did. So looking at this car, one of one body kit with the bolts, the wide body flares. They pretty much turned this into a wide body Nissan Z, and while still keeping its natural like body look and flares and all that other stuff. I think what they could have done better was that with the actual kit, instead of it being bolted on like this, like how you guys are seeing like at the rear fenders and all this other stuff towards like the back of the car, they could have made this a natural body, natural wide body like they did up front, if you guys are looking. But hey, beggars can be choosers. I like it either which way. And got the like satin black or like the glossy black canards, the skirts. And also, like, this isn't even the best part. Anybody can do the outside of the car. Now, my attention to detail has to be like everything else. Like, for example, the Veilside orange fading to like the dark gray on the hood. The badges that's on the side. We're going to go to the badges in a second. But also on the rear spoiler too. Like you guys see that fading Veilside orange to black on the spoiler, or on like the side of the spoiler, and the badging on front and on the back. But I'm actually gonna get the screenshot mod for this, so let's actually go into the screenshot mod. And this is just a tip of this iceberg. So Veilside rims, 1-of-1 Veilside rims, got the updated badging. Veilside updated their badges as well, so I got it on the front and I got it on the back. So my attention to detail is crazy, y'all. When, like, if y'all know me, if y'all see my Midnight Club videos back in the day, like, my attention to detail is insane. But also on the side, which is the code name Veilside FFZ 400, which is pretty much the Fast and the Furious 400Z of Veilside. So, and not only that, but let's also get into the inside of the car. We've seen what the outside looks like. Let's see what the inside looks like now. So, and Benny's somewhere around here because the engine's still running. I guess he heard that I was coming. So anyways, the inside of the car is where all the magic happens. So let's go into the screenshot mod now. And not only does the speedometer work and everything like it always has, it's pretty much the 400Z that we bought in like that one episode all that time ago, and then I just pretty much put a kit on it myself. So anyways, matter of fact, what we could do is in first person, here's what we're gonna do. On the steering wheel, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I also added the Veilside print. It's like a suede print that's on the steering wheel, and also not only that, it's also on the door panels too. They tricked this car out. When I tell you, if you get a kit from Veilside for the 400Z or the Nissan Z, like, they tricked this thing out. They got the suede Veilside print on the inside. They got it on the door panel. They even got it on the racing seats. I even had the racing seats installed as well. And also, that's not even the best part too. So not only do I have the Sparko Veilside bucket seats installed as well with that print. I gotta get good solid lighting. It's looking good on my OBS recording, but I think this is actually in my game that I'm actually seeing problems with. But it's also on the headrest, stitched in orange as well. Fortune favors the brave. That's their motto. And also, let me get out the car real quick so I can show you guys another detail. And this is also my favorite part. This is my third favorite part actually. So not only do I also have the interior done, I also updated the dash as well for the Nissan Z dash. But I also have a airbag Air Force canister in here to drop the suspension at any time we like. You guys can't see it because of the tinted windows, but this is what we're working with right here. We got airbags installed on this mug, and they actually installed airbags on Hans Actor's Nissan Z Veilside as well. So this was important to me. I had to make sure that mine had this. Now there isn't a mod yet for airbag suspension, but of course I can always drop the suspension at any time I like anyways. But here's where all the power is coming from with this car. Here's where all the power is coming from with this car. And honestly, we're making about 800 horsepower with the engine swap and the tune that we have for the car. And you guys see it right here. We have an 800 horsepower stage 2 tuned 3 RB. Let me repeat that. I'm messing up. We have an 800 horsepower stage 2 tuned RB38 twin turbo engine inside of our Veilside Nissan Z. Like, bro, you cannot tell me I did not do my thing on this car. You can't tell me I didn't cook with this car. Now the only thing, like I said, I was wishing that for my modeler, I wish I could have told him beforehand to do the underside of the hood, but honestly, it's fine. It's fine. It's only a minor nitpick, but it's fine. We can work with it. My main ordeal was just to make sure that this part worked, the hood and also the engine bay and all that other stuff. So this thing is pretty much good to go. Now the only thing that's missing in this mug is some nitrous. That's the only thing that this mug is missing. But other than that, this thing is perfect. And I cannot wait to take this bad puppy on a drive. Matter of fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive this out. We're gonna joyride in this a little bit, and then we're going to we're gonna go pick up our Performante bulletproof stash car. We're gonna make that our stash car, and then we are going to. Matter of fact, before I even take off, y'all didn't even hear the engine sound. So let's actually hear the engine sound. Let's hear the engine sound. Yes, sir, bruh. Yes, sirree. Okay, now we can go. So we're gonna take our Performante bulletproof stash car. We're gonna make that our stash car. That's number one, and then number two, we're going to go and order some drugs from Z. And god damn it, it's raining. But I really wish that it wasn't raining, man. This ruined. Now I gotta go take this to the car wash, bro. I already got dirt on this mug. But anyways, it's only a minor nitpick. Anyways, let me save this real quick, and then we can head to our shop. This mug is clean, bro. I did my thing with this car. Y'all already seen what cars I can do. This is just the tip of this iceberg. I can do way more than this. Trust me when I tell you. They done picked the wrong person, or the wrong person to get involved in GTA 5 modding. I'm telling you that right now. Oh yeah, y'all also couldn't see it. We also got the underglows installed. I think it's because of the time of day. I gotta change my time cycle, because I think certain parts of the day it's not getting bright as it should compared to other parts. So I'll get that fixed one which way or the other. Oh yeah, also before I do, we'll do it when we get back, but I also got to do the gear ratios on this thing too. This is 800 horsepower we got. So we're gonna deal with that when we get back. Other than that, we're gonna go, and they didn't start on my red eye just yet. Matter of fact, here's what we can do. I'm gonna load up the markers just real quick for the shop, and then I'm gonna put these inside the shop so we can take cars in and out. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and open up menu, object excluder, and safe files. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Jump markers. Yep, here we go. Load placements. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got a couple workers, and then we still have our Mustang. Matter of fact, that might be the next project right here. We're gonna work on the we're almost done with the Daytona as well. I just got to get in contact with the owner to see what else he wants to do with it, because other than that, it's pretty much done. We'll probably take this on a joyride the next episode or so when we check up on the Hellcat or whatever the case may be. But the Demon Charger, by the way, the seller that also owns that super stock right there, he told me that he's pretty much good to go and can pull the trigger on the delivery of this car. He already got the cash already on hand. So y'all already know what that means. We're gonna take this drag racing like I planned one of these days, and then we're going to sell this thing, and we're gonna take delivery of our super stock right here. Like I said, one of my first ever mods from Noobs. Like, if y'all know who I'm talking about, like, he's the one that got me inspired to do GTA 5 mods in the first place. And I wouldn't say he's necessarily a mentor in me making mods myself, but like, honestly, I think like, he gave me inspiration to do type of mods myself. Like, this is his car, I just put my finishing touches on this. So anyways, we're gonna take our bulletproof Performante Urus right here, and we're gonna take this out of the shop. We're gonna make this our stash car, and it's kind of unwise to have an Urus as your stash car, because like, people that don't know any better will try to break into this thing. But man, it is raining and shit outside. Anyways, let's refuel this up. Matter of fact, we'll refuel this up when we get back or get outside again. I'll mess my J's up out here in this rain. That's why I take weather into consideration when I'm wearing my J's. Who parked their car in front of the shop, bro? Okay. Matter of fact, that's fine. Here's what we'll do. Alright, we'll put that in there. Like this. We're gonna back this thing up like Juvenile, and we're gonna put it in the wrap shop. My workers already got the details on what they want to do, on what I want to do for the wrap. So all they just have to do, they can pretty much get it done like by the next episode, really. So we're gonna put the red eye in the paint booth slash wrap booth, and then we are going to also, now the Z is gonna stay outside. The Z is gonna stay outside. All right, so let's go outside. That's gonna stay right there, and then we got to figure out a place that we can stash our car. Oh yeah, that's right. I also got to put the plate on this thing. Okay, let's try to do that as well. Alright, so yep, here it is. Like, this is just our fake plate just for now. I might have an idea what we can do with this Performante Urus in the future. If this isn't going to be our stash car very long, this is just going to be temporary. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to, first of all, we're going to make this our stash car, like so. And then we are going to hit up Z and see if he got any drugs, because we gave all of our drugs to our dealers last episode. I'm really convinced. A lot of y'all said in that video, I know a lot of y'all are going to say in the video that they are definitely pocketing your drugs or pocketing your money. And I am under the belief that they are. So let's pick up $205,000 worth of weed. In fact, we got 10 million on us. Let's buy out everything. I wish we would have caught them right as we, you know, right as we, like he got a new batch in, because we could have made some money off this. And before I do, matter of fact, let me save the Urus too. Okay, I just gotta make sure that I save my cars as well, because I made a bad habit of not storing my cars or not saving my cars properly. Oh, the time of day looks pretty beautiful. Let's make our way over there because I'm excited. I want to joyride in my Nissan Z.
Man, you got all luck, bro.
Urus Performante is beautiful, bro. There's a little bit of texture problems going on with this model, but I think I can fix it myself. I think I can. Honestly, I think the front end of this thing looks the most beautiful. Add in a spoiler too on the Urus Performante as well. If I had the money to go and buy a Urus, I think the Performante would be it too. But this thing is completely bulletproof too. This might be my doo-dirt truck. Like my doo-dirt truck, I can take the plates off. This thing is stolen, by the way, anyway. So, and it's not stolen anymore. It belongs to me. The dude that like used to own this thing isn't here with us spiritually, if you get my drift. So this thing is mine now. So honestly, this could be my doo-dirt truck. I can make this like a robbery truck or whatever the case may be. And they actually they're around the corner from my dealer? Or like right across in the alleyway where my dealer is? Okay, whatever. Honestly, that's not suspicious at all. But if anything jump off, like they know my dealer right across the street can back me. Okay, so we just got to pay these people so we can get our drugs and all this good stuff, have them load this up. Alright, that's more than $200,000, and now we can go and get our drugs. Let's load this up. Let's load this up into our truck. And then what we could probably do is we could probably put this inside the car wash, or like not the car wash per se, but the stash house that's inside, that's right across from the car wash. Because what we got to do next is we got to go and we got to cut up our drugs and all that other stuff. So this is the tedious part. If y'all played, speaking of which, like there's a new drug dealing game called Schedule 1. Me and my boy Tyree, that I mentioned in the past few episodes, and not the past, you know, the past like videos I put out. Like, they bought me Schedule 1, and I'm like, bro, what is Schedule 1? So basically, it's like drug dealing simulator mixed with Breaking Bad. And there's a ton of Breaking Bad references in there. It's pretty much Breaking Bad if Breaking Bad had a video game. So, anyways, like, me and him, we've been hooked on this game for like the past, like, week straight. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And this game is fun as it is addicting, bro. Like, the whole process. And I told him straight up, like, bro, you can legit learn how to be a criminal and learn how to sell drugs the right way from this game. Like, honest to God, bro. Matter of fact, here's what we'll do. Because I know this part is a little bit glitchy right here, but we can get this figured out. Okay, let's go and get our drugs up out of here. Okay, let's take all of this stuff, because we got to cut it up. And then we just got to deposit it inside of our stash house. That's all we have to do. And then of course we can stash stuff in here too. So we can stash money in here. We can stash weapons. This is pretty much just like how Cyberpunk 2077 is. If you guys have played the Phantom Liberty 2.0 update, like back a couple years ago and still do, like now you can put weapons and stash stuff and outfits and like health upgrades and stuff inside your car. Or like in the trunk of your car. So honestly, that is dope. I'm hoping that they have something like that for GTA 6, where you can go and you can stash weapons and stuff inside the trunk of your car. Okay, so all we have to do, we still have 42 million in the stash house. Okay, so we gotta clean this money too. But the thing is, the mods that I have for like cleaning money for like laundry day and all that other stuff, money laundering, it doesn't work with LA Revo. It's conflicting. There's what is it called? Conflicting with the online maps, because it has to use the online maps, and of course they stopped supporting single player after like 2014. So the map didn't change after 2014. So matter of fact, let's take some drugs. Matter of fact, we'll do that later. We'll check up on our dealers a little bit later. And then what I think we'll also do is we'll keep the URIS right here. We'll keep the URIS like right here. Or we could take it back to our shop. Because I mean, nobody's gonna suspect a all black URIS outside of a mechanic shop anyways. Probably need a tune-up or something. And plus, we're in charge of the security cameras anyways. We own the place. So, I mean, it's not like that the police, they need a search warrant, and then I can easily wipe footage anyway. Is that my dealer right there? What is my dealer doing right there? I gotta move him again, bro. Because I do not like him being out in the open, because whenever, a quick tip with this mod, LS Life, the mod that I'm using to sell drugs and all that stuff, if your dealers is outside, and if there's a random shootout, they'll get involved in the shootout and like a couple, and then your dealers can die from that. So we got to figure out what we can do with that. Matter of fact, what we can do is we can put it back inside the shop. Matter of fact, no, let's not leave it there. Let's actually leave it right here. We'll put it right next to our repo truck. Speaking of which, me and Michael have been recording the shit out of repo too. Like, that game is, honestly, it's horrifying, bro. Like, if you don't know what's out there to get you when playing repo, like, dude, that game is scary, bro. Jesus Christ. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I got a video with Mike playing again with repo. Alright, so we're gonna go on a little bit of a joyride. Matter of fact, my stupid self, we could have sold drugs in this thing, bro. Or, matter of fact, do we want to sell drugs today? We've been doing that every single episode. Let me think. Matter of fact, let's go get some drugs. And then we can trap out this thing a little bit, and then we can go and joyride. I want to take this thing drag racing, but we don't got the time. We're probably gonna have to do that next episode or something like that. We'll probably take our Demon, and we can take our 800 horsepower Nissan Z out, so we can drag racing. Because I want to see what this thing can do. We was out dominating in the GTR out in Sandy Shores at the airfield. I'm tempted to go back there again.
It's okay, I'm off damn drugs.
Because we also win. We haven't gone freeway racing, at least from what I last remember. Oh my god, do I have to move my car again? I think I do. Hold on. Let me move my car because, like I said, this spot is glitchy, man. Move that right there. And the stash house. I might have to up and get a new stash house, honestly. I can make anywhere my stash house or anything like that. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay, looks like that. Okay, enter the stash house. I don't know what is going on with this area, bro. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's take about 1,200 of each. Let's take about 1,200 of each. We got more than enough. But I think we're growing some more batches downstairs, or we cutting it up downstairs. So we'll take 1,200 of each, and then we're gonna get this stuff sold. Matter of fact, while we're here, we can also stash some of our money too. Let's stash majority of it, because like if we die, we lose all this money. All that work will do for nothing. So let's stash about, I would say 9 milli. Yeah, let's stash that. And then we can always come back and get it. We can always come back and get it. Alright, so yeah, we have 700,000. That's more than enough. Even 700,000, even that's unreasonably irresponsible amount of money to be carrying on you. First, let me pop a quick save just real quick. Dude, this game is beautiful. My game is beautiful, bro. Honestly, I gotta get a screenshot. I gotta get a screenshot of this. Hold on real quick. Alright guys, now that we got our screenshots and everything that we need. Alright, now that we got the screenshots and everything that we need, let's start up our Z. Let's hop in this bad boy and let's joyride in this thing for a little bit. Once again, I'm saving my game because I do not trust it right now. I might skip the nighttime so we can see like how this thing properly looks in the night with this neon orange that we got going on. Let's head to our usual spot and then we can post up just for a little bit. Matter of fact, isn't there a back way I can go? Yep, there sure is. I'm not sitting over here. The low grumble on this thing with the backfires is amazing on this car. Oh yeah, by the way, that's what we also have to do. We also have to do the gear ratios on this thing too. So matter of fact, let's pull off to the side just real quick. Pull up to the side real quick so we can get the gear ratios right. It's a 6-speed, so let's drop this down just a little bit. I kind of go off the cuff with the gear ratios just a little bit, but I try to make it at least as realistic as I possibly can. Drop this down. Then drop this down to like 150. No, 170 should do. No. And the final gear ratio is going to be like 316. So let's keep this at 2. 288. We'll push this upwards just a little bit. We'll push this up to 225. We'll push this up to 160. And that should do. And of course, we can change it later if we don't like it. So, okay. Alright, now let's save the game and let's get to work. Yeah, we might skip to nighttime so we can get some nighttime action in this thing. Bro, go around!
Yo, what's up?
Alright, what you need, bro?
Good luck.
We sold some weed. Okay, let's see how much money we making. What's up? I gotta see how much money we making.
Dang.
You a bitch, nigga.
Damn, he just calls nigga a bitch. Okay.
Hey, mama.
Good looking out. Hey.
Let's see how much we making.
Appreciate it.
Damn! These NPCs got no chill, bro. Oh my goodness.
What's up?
Man, are we getting any money? Okay, yeah, we are. I thought I wasn't getting any money. We haven't gotten any good plays yet either. Let's go to another area. We might have to go up to the rich neighborhood, bro, because like all they want down here is some weed. Let's see where we can go. Matter of fact, we can try to get some new customers down here, or we could try to get some customers over here in this area, because like we haven't sold over here as much. Because we got a dealer damn near in almost every single location. Matter of fact, let's head over here first because we don't got this area covered just yet. Oh, hold on, bro. This is what I mean by these pads, bro. Jesus Christ. You've never heard of a turn signal. We got a $7,000 play. Matter of fact, that's on the way. That's around the corner. Bro, we stuck in traffic, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pop a U real quick. We got a $480 play.
Thank you.
Alright, what's good, bro? Somebody saw me. That's what I mean, bro. These pads ain't got no chill whatsoever. 360. We'll take these plays. These are gonna be like the only 3 plays we'll do, and then we're gonna go to that new area. Dude, where is he at? Oh, he's over there. I'm stupid. Okay, he's over here. And also, I noticed something. Benny, oh, almost forgot. We haven't paid Benny either. Matter of fact, let's actually pay him for that as well. Once we're done with this, we'll pay Benny as well. We forgot to pay Benny. Okay, so matter of fact, let's see. This is about if I had to estimate, Veilside kits is expensive. These are like a $35,000 kit plus the work and the engine. The engine alone is like 20K, or is worth 20K. Anywhere from like 12 to 20K, depending on condition. Okay, we'll take that deal, and then we'll deduct some money. So we'll pay Benny about 65,000. No. 30 plus another 12 plus work. Matter of fact, we'll pay him 50. We'll pay him like 70 for this. We'll pay him 70. And then that's 70,000. Okay. There we go. 770. Oh, damn it. Hold on, bro. I forgot. Hold on. Okay. I miscounted. Hold on. It was supposed to be 70. I added 700,000 by mistake. So let's add 640. No, it was 630,000. Matter of fact, fuck it. Okay, there we go. Now, disable that. Okay, we're good to go. We'll save our money. Now, Benny is paid. Now we can go back to what we were doing. Okay, we gotta go back over here. We're driving in circles, bro. He's over here by the car wash? Nah, bro, this person must have seen us come in and out of this car wash, bro, because there's no way. Oh, look at that. There's a 240Z right there. Nah, we declining that play. Nah, they must have seen us come out of this doggone place, out of the building right there. You're welcome. Let's take care of these plates, and then we can go head over to I think that's Boggle's territory too, where we're about to go. We can possibly get another dealer out of this thing, but we have more than enough dealers. If anything, I'll just move a dealer over there. But we'll play this out. We'll play it out and see how it goes. They got a race popping off over there too. This Z is clean, bro. This is clean. There's a dealer over there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him do his thing. Cause I got 3 dealers in one area. And like it's like a triangle. Like one right here, that's Tanya right here. The Hispanic dealer is right here, and then old boy with the Hellcat is right here. So honestly, I'm gonna let him do his thing. There's enough money out here for all of us. I'm gonna let him do his thing. He's over here in the LS River. My car is way too low and way too small to be doing this. Now, I don't want to scrape my car. So, matter of fact, they can come up here. They see me pull up. Alright, how much money we got? Alright, we making a good chunk of money. I mean, this car is gonna pay for itself, really. We spent $70,000 on this kit and the work for the car, and we possibly could get more done to it. We could get more done. Okay, now that that is done, let's cancel the deals, and then we'll start up the deals once we get back. And this thing got torque on it too, bro. And I don't know what he did, but he also made this thing rear-wheel drive. He didn't take the drivetrain from a GTR either. He just dropped the engine in this thing. But he also put in, from what I can tell, he put in an upgraded chassis to handle this horsepower. Hear that turbo blow-off sound? Damn, that's fire. Oh my god. I might have to put this in sequential mode. And we gonna have to do some runs up and down this doggone block up here. I'm thinking about getting some drag races. I can possibly make my own drag race up here as well. And I know this is a perfect straightaway to be doing, well, up here on this freeway. And then also up down this road right here, and this road right here is perfect for drag races. Because we also got it down in the docks too. All you just need is a good, long, decent straightaway for drag races. And this town has plenty of them. We're gonna do a top speed run on this road right here. I don't care if there's any traffic or anything like that. And we might advance time just a little bit so we can get some nighttime action in this thing, and then we'll bring it back to our house at House 55. Yes, sir. I could do the gear ratio just a little bit better, but this thing got some speed on it. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do in this thing. Woo-wee. We got up to like 150 just there on that open stretch. Yeah, I know where I'm at. What y'all gonna do about it?
Go to hell.
I don't own no neighborhood. Anyways, I'm gonna post up and start selling over here. And we good distance away from our dealers too. And we'll post up like right here.
Hello.
Isn't that one of these people? It sure is, bro.
Thank you.
He must have seen me on my way over here. He came to a screeching halt and everything.
How are things? Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, bud?
Do? Ah, hey, yo, thanks.
Okay. No, matter of fact, there's a cop right there. $480. Nah, we not accepting that right now.
Hey, ¿qué pasó?
I know this is not the smart thing we should be doing. We need to be posted up in more of the alley, like back here, behind that semi truck trailer. But get your ugly ass over here. Don't purr at me. Like, we don't need to be ducked off, but like as long as there's no cops out on patrol, thank God I didn't put that cops on patrol mod back in yet.
Hey! Hey!
I think we'll sell for like maybe a couple more minutes. We'll go up around the block too, and then we'll advance game time, and then we'll take this thing out on a joyride.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I want to take this thing drag racing. I wish we had more time. Or what we could do is I could record another episode back to back, and then we could take this drag racing up at Sandy Shores again. But the thing is, up at Sandy Shores, it gets pitch black dark. That's my thing about it. Or matter of fact, what we could do is we could go racing up at the very top of the map again, because that's where we took the GTR race, not the GTR, the Super Racing. And then of course we also have this long stretch right here. And we got another new race over here. So matter of fact, that's what we could do. And then of course, this is our go-to spot right here by Trevor's house. We got options. We got options. So I might record another episode, like back to back after this one. The hell, bro? Bro, are you serious? Oh my mother! Hold on, bro. Where's my shit? Where's my shit? Oh my God, bro! What the fuck? Hold on. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, what y'all on about here? Yeah, hit my car, bro. Oh, what was this guy doing? I don't even know what he was even doing, bro. Who is shooting over? Aim is horrible, bro. Move! Nigga, what y'all niggas just shooting at me, bro? Good grief, bro. We gotta get out of here before the cops come. No, it ain't real. I just got this car today. Good grief, bro.
Am I fucking high? Monkeys on go.
I don't understand what's going on, bro. Yep, that's my time to go. That's my time to go. Got a scratch on my car already, dog. Because the block is hot, bro. We gotta get up on. And they popped the tire. Good grief. Right, I'm riding on a flat. I got a scratch. I mean, well, it's not dented all that bad. I got blood splattered on this car. Right, just got this car wrapped in everything, bro. And I'm not even trying to race anyways. These races won't even fit, won't even work with the mods I even got right now. Now, let's get this car fixed.
Magic touch.
Alright, thank you kindly. Alright, let's advance game time and then we can take this out on a little bit of a night joyride. We can take this on the freeway and some more. Might do a whole lap around the map real quick. Matter of fact, let's advance game time. Matter of fact, let's do it in a simple training. Evening. Go ahead an hour. Yeah, this will do. Yeah, on OBS it looks a lot brighter than what it does on my main monitor. I might have to go back and tweak my monitor settings real quick. Cause mine ain't no HDR monitor or anything like that. Like mine settings are just dark and I don't know why. Let's fill this thing up with gas and then we can hop on the freeway. Ride out. Now to get on the freeway, I have to go up and around. Yeah, I gotta go up and around. That's my bad, bro. That's my bad. We'll take take us up to Sandy Shores. Matter of fact, we'll do a whole run around Sandy Shores. I'm getting some serious FPS droppage in the city too. Need something to fix that. Alright guys, just had a slight crash just then, but we're good to go now. So let's actually rip it up on the highway real quick. Oh, and my game crashed again, bro. Now I know what it's about to do. Okay, anyways, yeah, I think we'll deal with this like in a later episode, bro, because yeah, my game is starting to crash. When it starts getting like this, I have to try the way to find a way to fix it, bro. But anyways, if you guys like this video, let me know down in the comments down below, bro. I will have another episode out soon, and we'll probably just continue off right where we left off with the Nissan Z, and then we'll take a drag racing at nighttime up at Sandy Shores or Paleto Bay or whatever the case may be. But with that being said, guys, this is your boy Gwop. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys are new, and I'm out, bro. Deuces.